Let's look at what we're going to learn in this course on search engine optimization. What we're going to start with is how search engines work, understanding what goes into the algorithm, how they display results, and how searchers interact with those results based on what they're searching for. The core set of skills that you are going to need to know is keyword research. Keyword research is not helpful just from a search engine optimization standpoint, but it's going to allow you to go further, developing additional skills. Because the core of keyword research is understanding how searchers think. The more you understand how searchers think, the better you're going to be able to do other tasks such as paid search marketing, analytics, social media, all kinds of online marketing, as well as some applications in offline marketing are based in understanding the words people use when they search. And so we're going to spend a good amount of time on keyword research. And then, of course, once you understand the words and how people use them, we're going to apply it to the website. Where do you put the words? How do you arrange them? What are more important areas on the page than others? We are also going to cover some management tools, tools that will allow you to manage your keywords, manage your website, and technically find roadblocks or problem areas in your site in order to troubleshoot and figure out what might be wrong. Also, beyond just your site, how do you apply search engine optimization in the world of social media and analytics and online business? The skills and knowledge that you develop from this course are going to be able to be applied in many other areas in online marketing. Also, a core function of search engine optimization is building links. There's a lot of things that you can do on your own site, and that's the on-page optimization. Off-page optimization surrounds the building of links to your site. Links from other websites to your website is critical in gaining high positions in the search engines. Also, how do you build links using social media and other search engine optimization techniques? We're also going to explore local and mobile search. This is the fastest rising area in the industry, and you need to be aware of how your site will render in mobile media and also understand how much people rely on their mobile phones to do local searches. Then, of course, it all comes down to planning. How do you start your plan? How do you build a management plan? And how do you go about deciding what needs to be done that day, that week, or that month? So building a plan and having an understanding of what you want to accomplish and the time frame in which to accomplish it is going to be very critical. And finally, how to measure and report your success. How do you measure if a search engine optimization campaign has been successful or not? And also, maybe you need to report to somebody else. Maybe you're on your own. Either way, you will learn types of measurements that will enable you to take action on your website, to figure out what needs to be done and how to compare working items to non-working items and build a plan for overcoming those areas. You will also learn how to report information up the ladder. CEOs don't need the same information as you do, and so it's very critical to understand what information to report and how to report it in order to get action taken care of. I wish you the best as we get started on this journey, and of course, there's a couple things that I want you to keep in mind as we go through this course. The first one is SEO isn't a one-size-fits-all proposition. There's going to be a lot of areas that I might present, and you're going to say, that's not really specific to me, Matt. That's fine. Search engine optimization is one of those areas where you learn the basic principles, and then you apply it based on your business, based on your personality. Most of the experts in search engine optimization never went to school for it. We came from areas such as journalism, programming, sales, writing. The backgrounds are extensive. And so, of course, everyone who learned to do search engine optimization has come from their own background and experience. It's up to you to learn the principles and then apply it in ways that make sense for you, your business, and your experience in online marketing. So don't get bogged down in the specific tactics. Look at the strategy and figure out how to make the tactics work for your strategy. And of course, the big picture is we're trying to make you a more successful business. We're trying to make your employer a more successful business. That's the goal of the entire program. So while we are talking about increasing rankings, the bottom line is we want to make more money. And of course, once you learn these skills, there are opportunities everywhere. Agencies, organizations, companies, you can even start your own business. Once you understand how search engine optimization works and you gain a little bit of experience, you can apply it almost anywhere. And of course, this creates additional skill sets such as social media, analytics, online marketing, pay-per-click marketing. You can create a lot of skill sets related to search engine optimization that make you a more marketable person on the job market. Are you ready? Let's get going then. Let's take a look at the search engine industry. First of all, this is a growing industry. Despite being very young comparatively to other marketing methods, the search industry is really very, very young, almost a teenager in relation. However, the necessity of search engine optimization skills has been growing progressively over the past 10 to 15 years, and it's only going to increase. The impact on business, once there has been a search engine optimization campaign, is dramatic. Businesses can increase the amount of visitors to the site, as well as increase their bottom line in revenue and profits based on search engine optimization being applied. So, of course, there's a limited pool of people who know how to do search engine optimization. The more you understand, the more you know, and the more experience you gain, the better your job prospects are in this industry. And the going rates for qualified talent in this industry are very, very good. If we look at ad spending in all of marketing in 2011, in the United States, over $170 billion was spent in marketing. The digital piece of that was $35.5 billion. Of course, direct marketing is still the primary means of marketing, but it's only growing at a rate of about 2 to 3% a year. Digital marketing is growing at 12 to 15% every year. Let's break down that $35.5 billion. That $35.5 billion, when broken down by digital spending, what we see is over half of that money is spent specifically on search. And this is where search engine optimization professionals come in. Because there is a necessity of people to build, manage, develop, and optimize, and a shortage of people to do it, there is always a need for these skill sets to be there. Why is search so popular and why is it growing so much? Well, first of all, it's very easy to start. We're going to talk about keyword research methods, and some of these things may seem like common sense, and they are. But the problem is that people haven't applied them, nor is there any one single source of information online that people can go when they start building a website. And the return on investment, it's really predictable. The better you make your site, the more people you bring there, the more chances you have of making money. Also, it's cost effective. You're paying someone basically to improve the website. And you can measure that improvement in dollars and cents. You can measure it in improved business. You can measure it in improved leads. And because of that, search engine optimization is increasingly integrated in so many other areas, with mobile marketing, with paid marketing, with online display ads, with offline campaigns. And so you're seeing search engine optimization growing at a rapid rate, integrating into many other markets, and especially local. Search engines have been putting a lot of money into developing local business search so that local businesses can compete at the same level as national businesses and increase visibility on the search engines. And of course, new features are constantly being developed. Here's why search is so powerful. You see, when people want something, they go to a search engine. It's completely opposite of any other kind of marketing that's out there. Television, radio, billboards, magazines, that's all a push media. They're trying to get the right message to the right person at the right time. They're broadcasting it to thousands, millions of people, hoping that a few might actually need that product at that time. Search is completely different because search relies on people finding you when they want what you have. And so even when people are beginning a search on a branded product, the majority will go to a search engine first because they want to see the breadth of information that's contained online rather than just going to the brand website. In fact, people go online for just about anything. They look up health and medical information, hobby information, maps, weather, news, politics, sports, jobs, you name it. We live in an era right now where the answer to every question you have is online. And so people take full advantage of that. Now, what can you expect in developing skills and experience in search engine optimization? Well, there's certainly a need for people with these talents at agencies. Agencies have always employed people that could build websites, but they need to have people on staff who understand how to market those websites. You can also get a job in-house with a company. So if it's too expensive for a company to employ an agency to market their website, you could always be the in-house person that manages and markets the website. You could be an independent consultant telling other people how to do search engine optimization, or you can start your own business, either in the search engine optimization industry or developing your own business, selling something, and taking those skills and knowledge that you've learned from search engine optimization and use it to market your own business. And of course, as you learn search engine optimization, it naturally bridges into other areas such as social media, analytics, design, programming, marketing, and so you can learn additional skill sets that make you a more valuable asset to any company that you would be working for. Now that you've seen the job prospects, let's dive in to how search engine optimization works and how you can start applying it to your website. Search engine optimization will dramatically impact the bottom line of any business. Let's look specifically at how it will increase and impact your business. The first difference that search engine optimization has compared to any other type of marketing that you will do is that search engine optimization is what's called a pull medium, meaning that every other form of marketing, whether it's television, radio, magazine, billboard, you name it, that type of marketing is geared to give the right message at the right time to the right person. See, you're going to see ads on television. Not all of them are going to be specific to you. They're trying to reach the right person at the right time. And so in doing so, millions of people are going to see the ad, but very few are going to say, I need that right now. That's a push medium. They're pushing their message to as many people as possible, trying to hit the few that actually need it. Search engine optimization works on a completely different principle, because what's happening with search engine optimization is that you're pulling people in. People are searching for something. They are taking an active role in the marketing. They are going to a search engine and saying, I need this. And your job is to increase the visibility of your website so that you show up when they are looking for you. We call that inbound marketing because it is people looking for information, looking for answers, looking for products, and so they are coming to your site. They are looking for all these things, and so it's a very active role as they come to your site, and now you can market to them. But marketing through the search engines starts before they come to your site. It starts with visibility in the search engines. You see, when someone types something into the search engine, when they type those words in, they have to select immediately from a number of choices in the search engine results. And so the key is to be found. It's that visibility that is going to help your business increase the amount of people that are exposed to your website. And so you want to be found when the searcher is actively looking for the information that they want. And this allows you to compete in your strengths. Is your strength in content? Is your strength in video? Is your strength in providing something of value, such as a white paper or information that no one can find anywhere else? You see, this is what provides you the ability to compete against other companies, to be found, and to provide information that may be different than everybody else. Search engine optimization is the #1 source of sales for websites. Because you are getting so many people to your site and you can dramatically increase the amount of visitors to your site, businesses that implement a search engine optimization campaign report immediate results in sales, in leads, subscribers, and visitors, because what they are doing is increasing the visibility, being found when the searcher is looking for you. And so there's a significant return on investment. Really, it's simple. Search engine optimization is very, very simple. In fact, as you go through this course, you're going to find that there are just a lot of common sense techniques that will enable you to increase your visibility. It's rewarding because the moment you start optimizing your site, you will start to see results. And so the more you do, the more you'll experience. And the more you optimize your site, you're going to see the rewards happening very quickly. It's not unusual to see results within a few weeks or a few months, and it depends on how long your site has been in existence, but fast results are very easy to see. Another great thing is that it's measurable. You see, because all of the marketing takes place online, anything that's online can be measured. And so with your analytics, you're going to be able to see how valuable your efforts have been and how rewarding they've been to the business. Because it's measurable, you're going to immediately see how much effort you've put in, and you're going to see the reward for it. And so being able to show a measurable result to search engine optimization is going to enable you to do more and to have more freedom to build more and to try and see if other things will work, how they will work, and how effective they are. And you can always change and modify your strategy based on the results. Now, a couple of things here that we need to look at before we move on. Number one is there are no guarantees. Now, I guarantee that your return on investment is going to be big, but I won't put a specific number on that. The reason why is that the only thing that you are doing with search engine optimization is influencing results. You're not going to make a specific change in the results. There's no way that as a search engine optimizer, you can take a site from number 12 to number 2. It may happen, but you can't guarantee it. You see, you're always up against other sites. You're competing with many other websites and many other search engine optimizers in the same market. And you can't guarantee that you will get number 1 in Google. It simply can't happen because you don't work for Google. All you are doing is influencing the results. And so what I tell clients or what I tell customers or anyone like that is that what we are doing is influencing the results. My goal is to see consistency in the top results of the page because that's all I can influence. I can't guarantee position, but I can say we are going to see results. And it's very strategic. What works in one industry may not work in another industry. And so you always need to try and test and see what works for you. The great thing is you're going to see results pretty quickly. And so you can always respond to different tactics or different strategies, and you can see what works for you. You can see what's working for your competitors. You can see what's working for other sites and the results, and either try and match or modify those techniques. How much work you have to do is going to be directly related to the efforts of your competitors. If your competitors are active in search engine optimization, if they are always trying to influence and gain rankings, then your job is going to be very busy. If you don't have any competitors that are actively doing any search engine optimization, you may find your job to be very easy. But the amount of work you do is going to be directly related to the amount of competitors you have in that industry. This is the core of this training, to be responsive. What we're going to cover in this course is to learn how to respond to specific search engine optimization issues and why. Because when you know how to respond and why you are responding, then you won't need someone holding your hand throughout your entire career. When you understand the core competencies of what search engines are looking for, the basic structures of the websites, typical techniques that you can try, and then also a basic strategy, then you can develop and move on beyond that. You see, I'll show you some specific examples and I'll give you some ideas about what to do. But ultimately, as I said earlier, it's different based on every industry, based on every market. And so your job is to take everything that you learn in this course, test it, try it, and apply it to your own business, to your own website, to your own market. And you're going to find that there are variances, there are differences. Some markets are extremely competitive, and so you're going to need to learn more. You're going to need to try more, and you're going to need to supplement your education by learning some finer techniques that you can use. Or your market may be completely different from somebody else's, and some of the techniques that I may explain here, they may not be enough, or they may be plenty. It's up to you to take what you've learned, develop it, try new things, continually learn, because it's not enough just to rely on the core competencies. You have to expand and learn